Before there was streaming and we just had cable TV, they started doing miniseries, a 4.5-hour miniseries that's broken up into 3 parts, but it just feels like a long movie. And you might remember that they did this with other Stephen King adaptations like The Shining and The Stand. But to me and a lot of others, for some reason Rose Red just stands out. What makes this so great is the plot is just so cool. So this woman in red back here is a researcher. She works at a university teaching psychology, but she's very interested in the paranormal, and not just interested in the paranormal, she's trying to prove its existence, but she wants to quantify it through testing. Now basically everybody doubts her and thinks she's a fraud. So at the end of her career, as it's about to collapse because of her interest in the paranormal, she gets together a group of psychics and takes them to one of the most notorious haunted houses in history. And she's hoping that once they all get there, they can reawaken the energy in the house so that they can actually prove that the paranormal is real. So she gets together this interesting cast of characters, and we slowly start to learn what their powers are because they're all different. Like Emery right here, he gets visions of what's going to happen in the future. But they're not direct, so if he knows somebody's going to get hurt, he might see blood. We have another guy back here, and he can seemingly read your thoughts. This woman back here, whatever she touches, she can get a memory from it. And all of the characters are like this. They all have this very specific and unique psychic talent. You get to see them smartly use all of their abilities together. But the most important one of all is right in the middle, and that's Annie. She's autistic and nonverbal, but she basically has every power that everyone else has, plus some. I started watching it again and I'm about halfway through, and this could have came out this year. It's just so well done. And there are these little corny moments, but if you're familiar with Stephen King's writing, it's very on par. In Stephen King works, he always has these really unique and interesting characters. And they're very well-rounded. They have backstory and their personality shows that. But seriously, this is so good, you gotta check it out. It's streaming right now on Hulu. There's quite a few recognizable characters, but we got the main character Annie, that's your girl Marnie from Halloween Town, and we also have a McPoyle in the film.